massively important win, but just first a word on Beto and the early signs.
Yeah, early signs are good. I think we all know as the years have gone on that head injuries can have a bit of a tricky follow-up, but so far really positive signs. I spoke to the medical team. They said that he was coherent, he came round, he was aware of everything, which is often a good sign, a good early sign, and the right people on the spot. So fair play to the medical team for doing their jobs responsibly and acting very quickly.
I mean, going into this game, such big talk about the magnitude of it. So how pleasing was it for you to see your team roll their sleeves up after Monday night, react like that, and obviously get a hugely important victory?
Yeah, I mean, the noise changes very quickly because of the result on Monday. And rightly so. Look, it's a really poor performance. I held my hands up, the team held their hands up. We spoke as a group on how we could affect it. And then strangely, you've just won 2 out of 3. We've kept 2 clean sheets out of 3 games, 2 home games as well. And it's that weird predicament that this club's been in for a long time. You know, the highs, lows, the ups, downs. You know, we should be on 38 points, by the way, and mathematically safe. And that shows progress with 5 to go. We're not. We've just took another important step forward. There's still work to be done, and I've never got away from that. Each step that we make is only a step. There's lots more steps to take again this season.
I was going to ask about that the facts are the facts. We're not on 38 points, but in terms of the points your team have accumulated, they should be. We should all be kind of relaxed now. But it does show the progress being made, doesn't it?
Well, you think so, but, you know, it's hard, isn't it? It's difficult for me to explain it, because on a bad result, it sounds like you make an excuse. On a good result, people go, yeah, fair play, but I can only mention it because I think it's fair to. I just try and tell the truth. I've tried to tell the truth this week about my position, about the feeling, about the players and how we felt about the loss. Even today, I've changed my outfit, not because I'm superstitious, because I thought, right, I'm asking the players to do things differently. We worked as a staff this week in a different way of training. We worked on a different way of getting the group ready. And I just thought it was a small thing, but okay, I'll work on something different for me. Did it work? You can't define it all, but we got the right reaction for a very disappointing performance with a good performance, and certainly a strong performance as a group, that is. And you know yourself, you watch us all the time, so our fans, particularly at home. We have had games where we've created chance after chance and not won. Today's a tight game with not as many chances, and we win 2-0 with 2 very important goals and a big save in the first half from Jordan Pickford. So that's what, you know, this is the topsy-turvy world of being in football. And how it can affect you, because there's other games we should have dominated and had outside early season. We didn't. Today was a tighter affair, and yet we win 2-0 with 2 goals from distance.
Not many chances, you say, but do you feel from an attacking perspective your team was getting back to the kind of levels that we have shown for a large part of the season?
Well, we certainly looked a threat. And defensively solid, I thought, and a good teamship today. You know, the way the team operated, the distances, the movement around the pitch. You know, these are awkward games, we know that, and that was an important game. And the players know deep down they've got to react from Monday. It's not just you want to react, you've got to. And I thought the reaction was there. It was clear from me, the staff, the players, and that's an important factor, don't forget. You want to win, of course, but the reaction was important, and I'm pleased with the players today.
Not often this season you've had midfield options because of injuries and so on, but you did have coming into the game this afternoon. You went with Andre and Idrissa. Obviously Idrissa rewarded with a goal, but reflecting on their performances.
Yeah, very pleased. You know, Ganu knows here, he knows how to play here, he's used to it. Andre getting back to somewhat of full fitness. We know he deals with the ball well. Jimmy did well when he came on the subs, activated, which was important today. So I was very pleased with the group. It's not just 1 or 2. There was I thought Youngie was strong, dealing with their threat of Hudson Odoi having a decent season. You know, I thought he was very strong 1v1. The shape was good, the energy was good, but also the fight and commitment. I think that's an important factor, you know, because some of these games are awkward, and coming off of Monday to have the fight and the commitment to win a game is a very important factor, I think.
I was going to mention about Ashley and his performance, especially go obviously the back 4, but a word for Dwight as well. I mean, the statistics prove just how hard he works off the ball and winning the ball in the opposition half as well, but rewarded with a fantastic goal again.
Yeah, and I spoke to him at half-time about a couple of positions he could have got into defensively, and sure enough, the great lad that he is, he goes on the second half, he brings a great header on the far post and then goes up the other end, and shortly afterwards he scores a goal. I mean, look, he's piecing together his career here, he's piecing together his career in the Premier League, and he's doing a very good job of it. We like what he does, we like his energy, but we also like his quality as well. And a slip pass and a slide here, and he might have had another assist today as well as a good finish.
I know we always have to ask you about the fans, but to come out to that, to the flags, to the atmosphere as well, and Forest actually made quite a decent start, but it seemed the fans kept with the players as well.
Yeah, I think that's important. All I can ask for is fairness. They asked me for the truth. I said in the week, I'll give them the truth. All I can ask is the truth of them back. and they've supplied that today. We've got to keep going. We've got to keep working really hard to keep changing the narrative. The cloud around this ground and this club has been there for 3 years. Not so much the crowd in the cloud, rather in the sense of the crowd, because they've been with us anyway. But the feeling around the club. And I said in the week, it's steps. We haven't got a magic wand to change all that. We haven't got hundreds of millions of pounds to just go, right, let's carry on. It's got to be built, and there's going to be some knocks, and there still is. We don't know, but all we can do is give of everything that we've got and give of our best, and also with some quality as well, which on show were 2 really important goals today, but also the fight and the willingness to make sure that we look after the shirt and the fans, and I'm pleased for that.
With Beto's situation, obviously Dom having niggly hamstring in recent weeks, will that give you something to think about for Wednesday? Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see how Dom reacts. I think it was a knock more than anything, so that's an important factor. We had to take a risk and reward of getting him off. And Beto went on. We all saw what happened. Obviously we're fingers crossed on that one. And then Youssef come on, and I thought he was a handful. I will say the number of fouls we didn't get today was a little bit alarming. But anyways, on another day, hopefully we do.
And just finally, as ever, just after Monday, it's always grounded no matter what the result, and there's no time to be anything but, with obviously a derby a few days away now.
Absolutely not. Like I say, these are steps. It's another good step. It's another important step. There's more steps to take again this season. Some of that's out of our hands, but it is in our hands now. We've worked hard to get ourselves to where we've got to, and we've got to continue that work.
Well done today.
Thank you.